had to start over because my camera freaked out. Look who got sun today, look. Pow. Yeah, I have a little, I'm pasty white and nice and red like a lobster. Because somebody forgot to put sunscreen on. We got up this morning, I got up, took a shower, got ready, and I went to my first powwow. And we were there all day. Until about, we got home about 5, almost 5. And it was awesome. The regalia that they wear, the dancers, oh, so I'm gonna cough. And the drummers and the singers. So many booths of beautiful beading and just beautiful things. And some of it's very expensive beautiful things, but beautiful things nonetheless. I did film. Actually, I just booted up my computer over there, and I'm gonna load some stuff private onto YouTube. All the videos I went through yesterday or day before. I have like 6 that I'm gonna upload private. So while I have it on there, I might as well put my powwow footage on there and go through that. I'll probably have 2 videos of that. Hi, kitty. We got there. I had never been back to that property. Dad had been back there several times because his friend Mike worked for the Indians for a long time, and his wife is on the council now. She just is a new council member. And so we turned into the property, and like there's this beautiful office building they have there, and then you go back a little further and there's a little school where they had us park at so we could unload the scooter easily on the pavement and not out in the field. And then off back past this field they're building their own medical facility. It's under construction, and then you keep going back in there, and you go through like a campground that winds around, and you go back to where they have the powwows. And they have these beautiful wooden cabins that they built that they hardly ever use. They're like cottages that are built with bunk beds in them, and then they have one cottage built for classes for youngsters, like nature stuff and Indian stuff and, you know, just educational stuff. But they don't use those very much anymore. I don't know why. They have this big circular arena that's open in the middle. There's like a giant gazebo in the middle, and then it's open like a donut. And then on the outer edge is seating, bleachers, and some chairs, and and then they have an entrance to where the dancers come in. And I recorded like they call the grand entry, where it always starts with the Native American veterans bringing the flags and the colors, and then the male dancers followed by the female dancers and some children. And they were so, because yesterday they got rained out a little bit, so they didn't get to do all the competitions that so they had more competitions today, because they dance in like age categories, dance types. Like there's traditional, there's the ribbon dancers, there's the fancy dancers, there's the jingle dancers, there's all kinds of different categories of different age groups. It's crazy. But it was really cool. We watched the grand entry, and then we left and went to go look at some of the booths. I bought me some, okay, I bought a gift which I can't show, but the Indians have a casino, shocker, called the Four Winds, and they were there, and they had a booth, and then this big like bingo turner thing, but it was filled with little tickets, and anybody over 21 and older could go pick a prize out. And they had backpacks. These were like one of the most common ones. One of these totes, these green tote. A lot of people won those. I won a green tote. And a deck of cards and a pair of dice was another prize. And then Dad got the one that I was hoping either he or I would get it, because I got the green tote and I'm like, Dad, go draw one. He got the blanket, and this is the softest. It's got fuzzies on the side. It's so soft. It's got a feather on there. It's awesome. And then What else do I got in here? My bottle of water, which I'm gonna put over here. Put the blanket back in my tote. But I like this green tote. I'll be using it to shop with, to add to my other shopping totes. It's actually bigger than some of my shopping totes. I got me some sweetgrass, which smells awesome. I was gonna get one shaped in a wreath, but I don't really know where to, but it just smells so good. I guess it's just sweetgrass is, they make baskets out of these a lot. Dad says at auctions and stuff, you see an old Native American basket made out of sweetgrass. He said he's seen them that are 50 or 60 years old, and you still open it up and smell them, and you can still, it just still smells like sweetgrass. The scent stays in it a long time, and I can't really explain what it smells like, but it's awesome. And the guy said if it starts to get real dry, just spritz it, and all is well. What am I going to do with this? I don't know, but I got it. Oh, it smells so good. I was watching them braid these there. That's what I like about a lot of their booths and stuff. People are there making things. You know, they had a table set up to, you could learn how to make a basket, and the guys were making the strips off of the log for basket making, and then they would put them in a pile, and then people would go pick out what colors and what color woods they wanted, and they might need a longer piece or shorter piece, and then they would dip them in a bucket of water and then go weave on their baskets, and just all kinds of neat stuff. And then we were coming out, well, we'd gone around the circle, and we were coming up this way, and we see our friend Mike's daughter, son-in-law. I saw the son-in-law first. I don't know his name. I can never remember his name. But Abby is the daughter, and then Jaden, who is my granddaughter. Jaden was so cute. She had her little, she had a jingling outfit on, and she had a little, she's in my video. At the end, I made her dance because I wanted to watch her dance out in the ring. And the one time when they had open dance, they weren't around. So I found her again. I'm like, Jaden, I want to get you on film. Dance for me. So she did a little Indian dance for me. And then we went and hung out. Mike was cooking down the way. They had a area set up for the veterans. Mike was cooking like corn and brats and hot dogs. He had salads and things there for any of the veterans to come and eat for free. And so we hung out down there with them for a while. And then Dad died. Dad and I took off again and went just looking around again. Went and watched some more dancing. And then we left. We were there like 5 or 6 hours. We were there a long time. They have it every Memorial and Labor Day. And this is their 29th year. So they're it's and there was this one organization. Where's their business card? I'm going to show you what I do with the pen that they gave me. I've already lost it. This is a new organization called First Nations Women Warriors. They're a very small group. They're out of Florida. They haven't got a website yet. They're working on that. They're gonna help out like disabled vets and help build homes for vets, and they're just a very new group of women veterans. They had a color guard there, and on the back of each of their regalia, each had a big insignia of the service that they represented. So they were really neat. They're the ones talked to me for a little while. She was very nice, and because I saw them come back to where the veterans were eating, and I saw the head veteran, the lead guy, come up there, and he talked to them, and they moved the tables, and he had a little ceremony with them, and they got very emotional, and you know, I'm looking at what's going on. And later I said, can I ask what the lead veteran did to you for you guys? Did you get blessed? Or she goes, it is dishonorable to drop your eagle feathers that you're dancing with. And a dancer had dropped her eagle feathers, and the lead guy, as you would call the Grand Marshal, I don't know, but he picked them up and then blesses them and gives them to somebody he deems honorable to have them. So he gave this thing to it's like I can't even explain what it is, but it was given to this organization, so each of the women in the group will hold on to it for a while, and then they will pass it on to someone they deem honorable. She said they were very honored for that. I could just go on and on. It was such a good day. It was a good day. I had to say, when all the veterans were marching in and all the dancers started coming in, I got a little misty-eyed. It was very cool. I have to say, very cool. So that was my day, getting burnt in the shine.